Whoa. But welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure we're live. Let me just make sure everything is looking... Yeah, okay. Looks like we're good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so yeah. I actually enjoyed my GBL stream last time when we were playing, so I decided I was going to go live again and play some more Element Cup battles and see where that takes us. Let me get this headphones situated. Let's get going. Turn on the sound real quick. There we go. So if I'm gonna try to push for Legend, I'm gonna have to play the Catch Cup. So I'm trying to catch as much stuff as I can with the time I have, because I have absolutely no Stardust right now. Look how much I have. It's not a lot of Stardust, so we'll see. I mean, maybe I can make some magic happen in that final week. You never really know. We always like a challenge. Let me turn down the screen brightness on my end. But yeah, we're just gonna jump into our battles here. I think I'm at rank 16 currently, where I left off. As you can tell on the screen, you can see it perfectly. Who even knows where I'm at? I don't know. I feel like this is a very... We've just become used to this, where like the first battle of your day is like, you don't even see your rank and such. Just a visual glitch, but definitely interesting, to say the least. Right. Oh yeah, nothing about... These lower level queue times are actually kind of crazy. Believe it or not, I had a match. Like, I don't know. I guess I should say it. I was playing last night and I faced the King of Charmanders. It was so funny because I was like looking at it. Like, I usually don't pay attention to the name of my opponent or whatever, but I looked and I saw at the glimpse of my eye, it's a King of Charmanders. I was like, wait, is that actually King of Charmanders? And I'm facing him and it's his. I'm like, this looks like his character too. And sure enough, it actually was him. I'm like, dude, that's so crazy, because we both like stopped playing for a while, and it's just like, what are the chances that we actually faced each other randomly? All right, so we got a Duck Lily. This is good. They'll probably switch out. All right, so they bring in the Whoop. I'm gonna go for a Bubble Beam, and then I'm gonna switch in my own Ducklet. Just cause this is the better situation for us. They're gonna have to just spam body slams, and actually I'll shield the first one because I'm gonna throw a Bubble Beam here in a second, and then I'll just tank the rest of them and farm down. Yep. We'll build up energy. Gotta be a little careful, but we'll probably just like throw straight Brave Birds on their Ducklet. Unless they have they may have Chinchou though, but that'd be good if they brought in Chinchou against Ducklet. Yeah, we're just gonna take these body slams. I'm gonna go straight for the farm down. We have a Brave Bird packing. Alright, we'll see what they decide to bring in here. If it's Ducklet, I'll probably build up a little bit of energy first before I throw. Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, never mind. I don't have to think at all. I'm just gonna bring in Vulpix to kind of like take a move, throw a body slam. Still actually kind of scary. Okay. So they're gonna have to throw another Bubble Beam to kill Vulpix here, which is actually pretty good for me. Yeah, they do shield. Remember, we still have my own Chinchou. They might just go for the farm down. Actually, not a bad call. I'm trying to think. I feel like I might have had the Bubble Beam stored on my Ducklet. I almost feel like I should have just thrown it. This is a tough decision, honestly, because they have a lot of energy. I honestly don't really have a margin of error. Oh my gosh. They didn't throw a move yet. So I'm doing this just to weaken Thunderbolt, but I think Thunderbolt might still be enough to knock me out. Alright, this is kind of scary. I'm just gonna let it go through. Oh my gosh, good call on my end. Alright, I think I actually win now. Welcome to Streamline Brain Vibes, great to see you. Yeah, I win. Oh my gosh, that was actually really scary. That was actually... we got pretty lucky with what our opponent decided to do, that's for sure. GG. Gotta be careful in this cup. One wrong play could just... lose you the match, honestly. Alright, let's see. Starting off pretty good. First battle, won. Let's see what happens. Okay. What's up, Chimchar? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, we get a Cottony lead. I'm gonna just save swap to Vulpix. They'll probably bring in like a water type, right? Okay, they're gonna build up energy. This is good, because they were trying to catch a weather ball. I had a feeling that's what they were gonna try to do once they stayed in. So now we definitely get a shield here. The thing is, I'm definitely gonna shield and go for another body slam also. That's great to hear, bud. I'm trying to be very delicate with my phone so it doesn't disconnect from my connection. So they have to shield this. If they don't, even better. Okay. They throw energy. Oh, maybe we CMP'd here. So since this is the scenario that we're currently in, I'm actually going to bring a Ducklet. My reason being is, even if they have Chinchou, I can go for a Brave Bird and switch out. Now I'm gonna do a Bubble Beam just so I can weaken the Charm. It's gonna be a little tough, but I have to go for Thunderbolt next. Definitely gonna shield... I'm gonna shield this. It's a little risky. I don't know if I can actually win, to be honest. It's going to be very dicey here. I think they actually can get to the move before I can kill it. Yeah. Yeah, I should have maybe just saved my shield for Ducklet. Probably the better call. Because then I could actually just... Yeah, I can't win this, probably. It's going to be able to kill me in one move. Yeah, I should have saved my shield for Ducklet. It's still kind of a tough call, honestly. Yeah, it was... yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think, though. Like, maybe I should have... I don't know. Like, honestly, I'm trying to think, like, what could I have done a little bit different there? Maybe I just needed to save the shield for Ducklet. Because maybe I could have farmed down with Wing Attack. I should have went for double Bubble Beam and just saved my shield, I think. That way I could have like tanked the charms better. Okay, so we get a Lilip bleed. Just gonna stay in here. So it gets, if I remember correctly, it's Grasslant and Ancient Power. Alright, it's gonna throw Ancient Power now that I switch like this. Okay, actually they don't. They bring in Slowpoke. So they saved their energy on Lilip. Pretty smart. Maybe actually not the smartest now that I look at this, because I can just farm it. Alright, I get off my Weather Ball first, because they might have been hesitant? I don't know. This is a tough one. I probably should have shielded, but I'm like not confident that we want to play the shield war there. Alright, I'm just gonna throw the Bubble Beam with Chinchou right away. This is a difficult match to try and bring back. We'll see what they have here. It's kind of tough because they could potentially have Chinchou themselves, which will pose a problem. Okay, now they have the duck. This is perfect. I mean, to be honest, we should have built up a little bit more energy before we threw this. Okay, never mind. I always feel like, it's so funny, like, I always feel like I get a little impatient and just throw the move when I could take advantage of getting a little bit extra energy. And then they just don't even shield anyway, so it doesn't matter. Wow. I mean, obviously you want to bait and just throw the Brave Bird, but like, there's really no point to do that when I could just go 2 Brave Birds. It's not really worth risking, in my opinion. Alright, let's see what we get here. Welcome to stream, hope everyone's doing well. Definitely a very late. I normally stream 4 hours earlier than this. Okay, let's see. Slugma. We'll see. Definitely just gonna stay in. They bring Execute, okay. I'm gonna bring in the duck. Will they even shield this? Like, maybe they will. I should have just done Bubble Beam. Oh. Okay. See what I'm saying? That, like, people just... Oh, that's a little scary, I will admit. Slugma is a tough one for Vulpix as well, so don't particularly... This is just a difficult scenario for us, that's for sure. It's a cool switch. They're just gonna let it go through, probably, right? Yeah, that was a good call on their end. Honestly, I think what I have to do is just spam Bubble Beam in hopes that somehow I can win this with fast attack pressure. Alright, they're gonna throw the Thunderbolt, and then I'm pretty much in a dicey scenario. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I will live this, but it's still like... Yeah. It's pretty close, but they definitely had the energy. Nicely done. Yeah, that was a tough one too. I think, what was the one play that I did during it that I was like, oh, maybe not the right call? I don't know. I feel like, if anything, I could have maybe built up more energy on Duck, but we were so close to getting off a bubble beam before we died. We were one wing attack away. Well played though. GG. That's a cool thing about playing the Little Cup is it pretty much strips. There's not enough time really to just. It like gets rid of all of the what's it called? It gets rid of the. It pretty much strips. I'm trying to think how to word it. You can learn the fundamentals of Pokemon Go battling in a format like this, and it's very fast paced. So it's pretty straightforward how to flip matches, or like how you could do something a little bit better. But again, at the same time, like in this scenario, for example, this is going to come down to who flips the coin correctly. I generally win CMP in this matchup just because it's a higher attack Chinchou. Okay. So in this scenario, they could be contesting. I'm just going to let it go through regardless. Okay. It is the Thunderbolt. I get a little bit of an energy lead with Vulpix. Well, let me pull this back in. Sorry, I accidentally like pulled it out there. Sorry about that. Is it working? Sorry about that. I lifted my phone up and that was what I was trying to avoid. It's a little delicate right now. But I had an energy lead on Vulpix, so this is actually not the worst matchup. They did get the Bubble Beam. I'm just spamming Body Slam. They have to shield this. Alright, good. Even better. They're gonna bring back in Chinchou. Actually, this is kind of bad. I actually think I might lose, because I don't really have... They might know my team, actually. They might assume that I have the Duck here in the back. Yeah, this is actually kind of bad, because they have Chinchou still. I have to actually eat this Body Slam, which isn't good. Yeah, I should have just gone for the Brave Bird, honestly. They're not going to shield it. There's no reason to shield this. Oh. Interesting. Well, I mean, I can't really do anything here, to be fair. I'll try, though. I'll bring in Vulpix. Yeah, a little bit... That was definitely a difficult situation. Definitely have to shield it. And... yeah, they have enough energy for double... Yeah, it's pretty much the same team. Like, we're running a very similar line. I'm running Shadow variants of the Pokemon, but it's essentially the same team. So it's a good assumption on their end to play it that way. Really, that was a really good match for them. Alright, so we start off with a 2-3. I think it's actually my first 2-3 this entire run. But the battles are getting more difficult, and I haven't played in about 6 months, so I'm trying to get back into the groove of playing Go Battle League. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to try to do a legend push before the end of the season. I wanted to just kind of feel out the game, see how it feels, and so far I've been having fun. I mean, what's my win rate right now? I think it's like 70-something%. I'm 83 wins out of 110 games, so I'm thinking that I might get placed at a high MMR potentially once I actually get to rank 20, and then depending on how the resistance feels, like if the matches start to feel too much like coin flips and rock, paper, scissors, like there's not enough time probably to try to hit legend. But if I keep playing the way I'm playing right now, with the current like win rate I'm going with, then yeah, actually it's like very possible I could hit legend. And you know, the last couple seasons I haven't even played. I didn't even try to hit legend. But otherwise I've like hit legend pretty much every season. It's just not like, I don't know, it's more of like an interesting challenge that I'm putting myself through potentially. So if you're here right now, you're kind of experiencing me testing the water still to see like what I want to do with everything. But yeah, this has been fun. I mean, I've been running the same team in Element Cup. We just kind of threw it together randomly. But it's not new. I mean, this format's been around for a hot minute. The Chinchou is new. I built it, but it's not like optimized for this. It's good for the mirror matches. But yeah, honestly, it's always a coin flip. You gotta be like, you gotta sometimes bait, sometimes you throw the Thunderbolt. It's all over the place. So here I'm actually just gonna, they caught Bubble Beam, but it's not even that they caught the move, I threw this intentionally when they came in. Because what I'm gonna do is actually just bring in my own duck, kind of just do a number on it. Because same situation, it's like, we know they have a duck, pretty much my entire team can deal with their duck. I probably should have shielded the very first body slam. That would have actually been the correct play. But at this point, we're just going to build up energy. I'm not going to shield anything. There's no point. Chinchou, like, pretty much hard. Not like hard counters. Brave Bird does do a lot still. Yeah, I should have shielded the very first body slam. But again, it's still better to win switch here. Actually, you know what? It probably would have been okay to lose switch. I'm just gonna let it go through because it's probably Bubble Beam. If it's not, then that's fine. Yeah, I gotta be careful about throwing your moves in this type of format. Okay, so they have execute here in the back. So what we're gonna have to do is pretty much just kind of spam a little bit of Bubble Beam action here. Definitely want to try to weaken its attack a little. Definitely very scary. I feel like this was very dicey of me to try to attempt. The fact that they showed that though is huge. I'm hoping. Come on, please just connect. Yeah, I figured that we would be able to get this in. Alright. There's the first battle of our second set of the day. Tough battles. Definitely, I've noticed the battles have been pretty difficult. It's interesting because on my last stream I did on YouTube, I tried to do one Master League battle and I straight up faced someone who had all level 50 legendaries. Well, I think I was at rank 7 or something. It was like crazy. I was like, wow. Amazing. Glad I got to share that experience though. That was pretty funny. I mean, because I thought I could just meme and bring in whatever. I wasn't expecting to actually have a sweaty battle that low. But hey, it is what it is. Alright, we got Ducklet lead. The duck. Brave Bird still does a nice chunk, but I'll just let it go through. Thank you. It's fun. I'm gonna go for Bubble Beam just so I can pull off this combo with Vulpix a little bit smoother. You know what? I probably should have brought in the duck here. Because they might have Chinchou in the back, which could pose to be annoying. Vulpix can actually put up a decent fight against Chinchou. Oh, nice. Good luck. Good luck, Chimchar. I'm thinking of maybe hatching some Score Bunny eggs after this part of the stream. Okay, they just let Cottony go. They have to shield this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they do have Chinchou on the back, but at least we have 2 shields. Congratulations, Metal Level, you got level 50, wow. Alright, we don't really have to play games here, I'm just gonna go straight Thunderbolts. Perfect. GG. Definitely difficult. Thank you for tuning in today, hope everyone's having a great day. So I've been collecting these Pokemon hats that come from the Pokemon Regionals, and they didn't give me one in Portland. I was kind of sad about that. This one, I think I got this one in Charlotte? No, I think I got the Sobble one in Charlotte. This one I got in San Diego, I think. No, it wasn't San Diego, it was... Was it? Yeah, I think it was, yeah, San Diego. San Diego. Oh my goodness gracious. We gotta do like the Ash Ketchum. We'll beat them. Well, I think I am for the most part. This hat feels crooked. I got my first 2-3 all season today, but it was definitely difficult. The matches are coming to prove why I should stop playing now. Honestly, this has been pretty fun. I feel like I've been taking it pretty lighthearted. Alright, so we get a seal. This is crazy. This is a really good situation for Chinchou. It's interesting because matches just go all over the place. This one just feels like our team's gonna like perform relatively good here. Icy Wind, probably just lower my attack, right? That's fine. We'll get both shields, probably. I could have baited, more than likely, in this scenario. Yeah, it's fine. To be honest, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm trying to think what I would prefer to do here. I guess I'll bring in Vulpix. I might just go for a straight farm down. I should have preserved Chinchou, honestly. I kind of played that a little sloppy. Actually, I'm gonna switch out now and just farm down with Duck. Please! Oh no, they're gonna be able to get the Icy Wind. Ah, that's brutal. I've misplayed this match so hard. I just have to let it go through now. Oh, wait, they don't have it! Okay. Do they have Chinchou? It might be all water, to be honest. This is great, yo. They thought I was gonna go throw a water move. Silly. Alright, it's game. We win. I have energy on Vulpix, right? I feel like I did when I switched out. A lot, if I remember correctly. I don't know why it came from. I just know that we definitely win this. I mean, especially since they threw a move here. They didn't know how much energy I had. Farm down was definitely the play. That could have been kind of scary. But yeah, I had a body slam. I knew I at least had one move charged. So it didn't really matter. Even if we like played this. We played this so bad. And we still came out top. But again, we had alignment. It was our game to lose. You know? That's really half the battle. If you have alignment, you just maintain alignment. If you don't have alignment, you just try to disrupt the switch timer so you can regain alignment, whether by winning switch or, you know, stalling out to some degree. Alright, let's see what we get here. Again, Little Cup is so fast-paced. It really just, you know... You have to be very delicate about how you spend your energy. Alright. The set's looking a little bit better, though. I think we're 2-0 right now on this current set. I don't know if we could get to... I don't think we can get to 20 today, right? Oh wait, no, we're 3-0 currently. Oops. I don't even remember how many battles we've done. It just blurs at a point. Like, there's a very limited pool of Pokemon that you can see, you know? Usually the ones like Cloyd, or is it Clauncher? Stuff like that, when I see that, I'm like, oh, I remember that. But yeah, otherwise, it's not really a memorable situation. Alright, so we're just spamming body slams here against Whoop. I'm thinking... Re-shield? I think we can get 2. Wait, they threw a Mud Bomb. Why? That wasn't the play, right? Can't body slam. Alright. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know, right? Congrats on hatching 1 meta level. But yeah, you need 400 candies. Alright, I don't know if that was the play. Because this is kind of scary. I maybe should have saved a shield. Because this farm down could be brutal. Yeah. That's not looking too good for us. I think we kind of just lose this now. Because they can... Oh, I should have just thrown Bubble Beams. Bubble Beam actually would have been smarter. Because I could have lived the Thunderbolt that they're inevitably going to get here. Actually, can I outpace it? Oh no, they get to it. Oh my gosh, they just barely get to the Thunderbolt. That's crazy. I mean... Could I live with Vulpix and get off a Weather Ball? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, so close. Good game. That was a good game. I thought we had that. That was so close. I swear it was there. Alright, let's see. We're 3-1 on this set. Let's try to close it out. Regardless, we went positive, but let's try to get that 4-1. Keep our win percentage up above 70. Come on. I need to get some Stardust so I can potentially play the Catch Cup if I decide to push for Legend. Yeah, so Whooper lead. That's fine. Whoop. Whoop, there it is. I'm just gonna let it go through. I mean, this is kind of bad alignment. I feel like this team is like almost intentionally built to beat a team that I'm running. Okay, we'll see. They don't switch out. I mean, they build up a lot of energy. I should have just done Brave Bird. They're not gonna shield. Yeah, this team is kind of like built for beating a team like this. We'll see though, if it can stand up. Once we get the shields down though, it's not as scary. Okay. I'm gonna wait out the timer here. And then I'm gonna bring in Vulpix to just farm it down for energy. Shield, of course. Alright, let's see what they do. It's definitely a difficult situation. Dang, I should have thrown faster. I forgot they had so much energy on Wooper. That was my bad. I should have thrown right away. It's a tough one. You're just gonna win. Did I mess this up? Hey, it's John. Great to see you, bro. I might have thrown the match. Yeah. Damn it, that was like a little unlucky on my end. Yo, shout out to It's John 8. Great to see you, bro. Always a pleasure, man. GG. Yeah, that team was like pretty much lined up to try to beat a team like mine. And definitely a little unlucky because I could have just stayed in and outpaced and won with the Vulpix. It's interesting like how they played that. Very patient. Alright, let's catch this Sneasel real quick. And then we'll continue on. So we went 3-2 on that set. Very nice. Still keeping that nice win percentage up. Wait, did I just go up? I missed that. How worth it is it to grind out in GBL? Honestly, I stopped for about 6 months because I didn't think it was worth it at all. I feel like it's... Like, I even stopped playing Pokemon Go competitively in general because I just feel like the game is pretty much a coin flip when you really break down, like whenever you get to a point in the game where you're doing certain things, like yes, there is some skill cap for sure. But the reality is most scenarios, especially in mirror matches, it's a coin flip. Like if you shield, if you bait, and again, that still takes a lot of skill as a player to try to get into the mindset of your player. But in best of one matches, you can kind of cheese it and play fun stuff. So I feel like GBL, you can have a very lighthearted approach to playing. That's generally how I did my content my entire career, is just play spice lines, try to play things that people aren't prepared for, play things that people don't know how to play against. So it can be fun. I'm not sure exactly what's compelling me to play at the moment, but I just started playing the other day and I'm just intrigued to see if I could potentially hit Legend before the end of the season. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, actually, though, I kind of disagree in the sense that, like, I've been playing VGC at all the regionals I've been going to, and I actually think VGC is way more complex and actually more nuanced. Like, for example, in one of my tournament matches I had recently, my opponent made some really great calls at the very beginning of the match, and I lost 2 Pokemon, and it was like 2 versus 4. And somehow I was able to win this match still. And that's the whole thing, is like, in Pokemon Go, there's a very marginal room of error. And a lot of it, sometimes it's like, you can learn from your mistake, but it's like, a lot of times it's like, I should have just gone with the other option. That's like what you get when you play Pokemon Go a lot at a high competitive level is, I mean, to be fair, there's more nuance also. Like when I'm not saying every match feels that way, but there are some matches that you lose where you feel like it literally just felt like a coin flip. But in Pokemon VGC, while there is RNG and there are, you know, like I've got crit in a match that it was significant, or I got flinched or parahaxed. That's part of the game though, and you almost like it's like kind of hard to explain. Like I generally feel like VGC is, I walk away and I feel like every battle I play, I gain so much knowledge about how to play the format better and how to like build my team differently. Like I'll adjust my EVs, for example, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I'll redistribute stats in my Pokemon. Like one example, like I have this sand team I was running in Regulation C that I ran in Portland, and I readjusted the EVs in my Gyarados, and it made my team like a freaking solid. It was so insane. Like I put enough speed in my Gyarados that I outsped other support Gyarados, and because of that, I could always taunt the other Gyarados and Thunder Wave their Gyarados, and it was just like I had control of the board pretty much. Like I had a Moongus and Gyarados, they had a Moongus and Gyarados, but I was faster, so I could just shut down their Moongus, shut down their Gyarados. It's just insane, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the level of like complexity there is. Like in this game, most Pokemon are relatively exactly the same. Like maybe there's a different move you can run that could really differentiate it, or you know, the IV spread can like determine who goes first or second. Like I guess that's like the same as potentially doing like a speed tier type of thing in the VGC format. But yeah, there's just so much, like trust me, like I've been playing the same team all season in Pokemon Scarlet Violet, but my team has changed so much throughout the entire month because I can like make that type of like adjustments. Yeah, I know what you mean. The thing about like doing something like VGC in general, sorry, I should switch that a little bit faster here. This is Razor Leaf, I just realized. It takes a lot, like I feel like most people can actually get into VGC. It's intimidating, but like once you understand like the basic concept of like what Pokemon are good, like if you play the formats running these like super meta teams that already work, and then try to understand why are these good teams, like why are these the top 5 teams currently running in every tournament, then it's really easy to like kind of like look outside the box, because there's so many Pokemon. Like Orthworm, that's a Pokemon I've been running all Regulation C, and there's other people that have been running Orthworm to success as well. But like, I don't know, it's like cool to see like a Pokemon like Orthworm that honestly didn't get much play throughout the entire game so far just like rise because of the rise of like a bunch of ground types, a lot of fairy type moves. Sorry, I could like nerd out about this like crazy, but I'll focus on the GBL stuff right now. If you're watching this though, I do actually have a VGC channel that I've been kind of casually posting to over the past, I guess like 6 months. You could totally check it out. Like if you're watching on YouTube, you can just look at like my recommended channels, you'll see it. Or you just type in Sassifrass VGC. I'm working on it, but I honestly love VGC. But yeah, I mean, again, like I'm a little biased because it's my preferred way to play Pokemon battling. I do like Pokemon Go, the way they've implemented battling in this game. It's pretty interesting. You really don't need to know all the Pokemon, that's for sure. Shit, I fucked this up so hard. I should have done this first before trying to farm down. God, did I just cost myself? I think I did. There's no way I can get that Brave Bird. Wait, what? Did they just throw the match? Wait, does this give me the Brave Bird? Oh my god, they threw the match! Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. Not the play, bro. You just have to farm. See, even it... I mean, like, again. Even if it... Like, not every match... Like, okay. In Pokemon Go, the most complex format is definitely, like, the regional tournament or the Sylph format. The show 6, pick 3. At that level of playing, it's not just a coin flip. GBL, if we're just talking about GBL, it can feel like a coin flip, primarily because you're in a best of one match, and at times you don't really know how people play, you don't know what they're anticipating, what, you know, the mind of the battler. in a tournament, you could lose the first battle and then win both the next battles because you figured out in that first match how that person likes to play, and you kind of get an idea, a sense of how to approach and adjust to your second two matches. And the thing about tournament play is your lines of 3 that you pick won't really look the same as if you were running a GBL line. Because like there's sometimes you'll make an adjustment that would be you'd be specifically trying to bait something out and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of complexity in like the Sylph format, and you know it's one of the reasons why I like Pokemon Go battling. I mean, like I know I said I like walked away. I didn't like quit. I just like have been so focused on VGC while Scarlet Violet came out. It's really hard to like be an adult and have a hobby like Pokemon and also like divert yourself and stretch yourself into all these different things. All right, so we could probably assume this is a very similar line. So let's try to play this smart. But like, now that it's like getting towards the end of the cycle and I have Fresno and NAIC left, I am actually considering on, that was a great switch by my opponent by the way. I am actually considering on switching Fresno potentially to Pokemon Go. Or maybe even switching NAIC to Pokemon Go. I'm just trying to get a feel for the game again right now, like on these streams and what we're doing. I'm just gonna take this. Like, I honestly feel like I could top cut. I mean, I know I could top cut a Pokemon Regional for Pokemon Go. But it's more about, at the time I really wasn't feeling it. Like after NAIC, I had a lot of fun at NAIC. For sure. Definitely felt good about my run tying for 9th place last year. And that was the only Pokemon Go tournament I did. You know what I mean? Like all cycle. You'd think I would just double down on it and try to get a Worlds invite that way, but I don't know, with the state of the game, I just wasn't really, felt weird. Yo, that's sick, bro. Congrats. Damn, I made the wrong plays. Yeah, that's GG. Actually, could I farm down? I don't think so, because they could just go for bubble beams, and then it's just GG's. Yeah, it was a little sloppy, but it was a little very narrow margin. I was hoping they were going to bubble beam there and try to like get ahead, but I probably should have shielded and saw, because I had 2 shields. Oh, sitting on the potty. I was like, what is he talking about, the Audi? I thought you were talking about like Oshawott. I'm like, is he playing a video game where you can ride like Samurai or Oshawott or something? Dude, that's the best. Congratulations. Great to see you also, Deflector. Yeah, I don't want to get too sidetracked. I love talking about Pokemon a lot. I mean, maybe I can have a stream one of these days where I just like talk about tournaments and like the difference of why I play different Pokemon games for different reasons. This is scary. So in this scenario, they're probably gonna shield, right? I probably should have spaded. Alright, nice. We'll let the first move go. I like it. I like it in a tournament setting. On, like, again, just like how GBL is in Go Battle League, the ladder, online ladder for VGC is the same. You can kind of just cheese it. So in that regard, it's like, I don't know, it can be extremely cheesy and like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect thing for this scenario, blah, blah, blah. But in tournament play, I actually really like it because it's brought a lot of Pokemon that really weren't that meta relevant into relevancy. I think it's actually probably one of the best mechanics they've introduced, personally. I'm gonna do this just... I'm gonna switch to the duck. I think the main reason why is because I love team building in Pokemon in general, so I think that's why I enjoy it, is that you could be very creative with terastallizing. Yeah. I like Dynamax too, honestly. I got back more into VGC during that format. Alright, a little risky there, but we pretty much had it. Yeah, I had fun playing Dynamax a lot. I know like Sword and Shield wasn't really the best game, but I did enjoy the competitive scene in Sword and Shield. But for example, I was playing a team with Jigglypuff. I made a Perish Trap team for Regulation B. I was thinking about running it at Charlotte, but honestly, it was just not good enough for Charlotte. It was just something fun to play on the ladder. And I don't know, stuff like that's like super spicy and fun. Okay, another Chinchou lead. We gotta be careful. These Chinchou leads have been wrecking us today. I mean, I like never bait. They always shield. Wait, is this ahead of me? I can't believe I fell for that. It did look like we were desynced. That's why I was kind of scared that it was actually a Thunderbolt. I think they did get energy ahead of me. It feels like they were ahead energy. Interesting. Okay. Okay, bring in Ducklet. Try to get off one more body slam here. Yeah, that's cool, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's speculation that there's going to be some new terraforms in the DLC, which could change, like, how the game is played, for sure. Similar to how the difference of, like, Dynamax and Gigantamax is. Like, if you Dynamax a Charizard, it gets, like, the regular fire move or whatever. But if you Gigantamax... if you Gigantamax it, you get Max Wildfire, excuse me. Yeah, I kind of messed this battle up. Yeah, because they could just throw the Bubble Beam here safely. Yeah, when I did shield that Brave Bird, that was kind of rough. And I shouldn't have tried to build up energy on the Chinchou. Probably the worst option to build energy up on. Damn, we could have maybe actually done something here too. Dang, if I would have actually just thrown the Brave Bird faster, I probably could have, because it was Ember. Or whatever the fire move it runs in this format. Yeah, I kind of threw that match. I needed to just throw the Brave Bird right away, not be taking 4 times effective sparks. Because we would have been able to live and actually get to the Brave Bird in one shot. The Vulpix. Yeah, so we got a Turtwig lead. I have to pay attention a little bit more. I'm just kind of... I really do like talking about Pokemon competitive stuff. But I am a little distracted. But you know, it's fine. I don't really mind. I'm not even taking this that serious. I'm already at like such a high win rate. Even if I like shit the bed today, like with terrible win rate, it wouldn't even matter. If anything, if it gets to a point where it's like the matches are just like 2 3s, 2 3s, 2 3s, it's like I'll probably stop playing. But I am considering on coming back at the beginning of next season and giving a fair run. Because, yeah, trying to do it in like 2 weeks is a little ambitious, to say the least. I'm just gonna shield. I think I might be able to farm down. Dang, yeah, that was insane. Good call to bring in Vulpix. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I know what you mean. I appreciate you chatting me up, bro. Bro. It's fun. It's kind of scary. The Vulpix could still potentially pull it off. Actually, I think I might be able to do it now. Hopefully. Dang, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think it lives this. Dang. Maybe I should have went for double bubble beam. What was it, I think? Oh wait, no, it dies. I knew it would do a lot, but I couldn't remember if it was a one shot or not. I guess it was Shadow. Dang, this is insane. 3, 2. In Snorlax. Tough, I'll say for sure. Yeah, right now I'm currently signed up to finish up this season doing VGC. See, as a kid, I would love... Like, I'm taking VGC very serious in Scarlet Violet. It's something I've always wanted to do as a kid. And I'm kind of trying to live that childhood dream. Like I said, I could probably have just done Go at every tournament. There's, like, even at Portland, there was like 66 people. And I'm not saying the competition isn't tough, but for VGC, I'm facing around like 550 to 700 plus people every tournament. Like, it's insane how many... They're really difficult tournaments, that's for sure. Alright, we got 17. But I've really enjoyed the experience. I feel like I've become a much stronger battler because of it. And I would love to get a Worlds invite through VGC versus Pokemon Go, personally. Like, that's kind of where my mind is at. But I feel like it's more lucrative and makes more sense for me to get an invite through Pokemon Go, because I am capable of top cutting a tournament. Like, I've already proven in the one tournament I've done. Like, that was the sweatiest tournament at the day. At the current time when NAIC happened last year, that was like the sweatiest Pokemon Go tournament of all time. I mean, granted, it's definitely, there's been more competition this cycle, new players, etc. It's gonna always be changing. Just because I compete doesn't even mean that I would necessarily top cut. But I feel like, I mean, for how much I've put effort into VGC and have been incrementally gotten much better, I feel like I could have done it. I almost like guarantee like I could have done it. And that's why in a way I might do Fresno. I might switch over to Go for Fresno. I might switch over to Go for NAIC and try. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Deflector, that's a great point. That's kind of the point of why I was switching over to. I think there's actually a bigger audience for VGC as well. Like, it's a more established esport. Alright, I'm gonna shield the first body slam. But again, like, I still enjoy Go. And I would love to go to Japan. But I'm also not going to stress too much about getting an invite this year. At this point, I just want to try a little bit harder next cycle. It's been an interesting adaptation after COVID because they didn't really have... Like, in VGC, there's actually different pathways to get an invite. I don't know if it's the play. I should have just let Chinchou die, maybe. Actually, this might be... This will be unique, if anything. It's a unique way to play. Yeah, I know what you mean. Exactly, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I'm not in a rush. Like, I've been enjoying, you know, just playing VGC. Like, and I sincerely mean that. Like, it's like, actually, I've got my butt handed to me and I walk away just with a smile. Because I can learn from it, and I'm like, wow, that's the only way you're gonna get good. Or, you know, speaking in generalities. I've made a lot of new connects also that I've been scrimming with, practicing. This is kind of bad. They probably have Chinchou. Like, I completely, like, just threw this match, didn't I? Alright, never mind. I'd say dreams do come true. Yo, Cool Star 05, thank you so much for that massive raid. Welcome to the stream, friends. Hope you're all doing well. I might be able to just clutch this barely. How's everybody doing today? Really appreciate that raid, Cool Star. Shout out to Cool Star 06. Or 05, sorry. That's 05. Great to see you. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Cool Star. Hope you had a great stream today. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm currently on my, what is this, like my 4th day back playing some GBL. I'm currently rank 17. That's awesome, you had a good stream. Were you doing some Go Battle League yourself? Yeah, I haven't played in about like 6 months, really. So my win rate, it's around like 70-something%, but I'm just kind of like messing around to see what my MMR might be once I hit around 20 or whatever. And if it's possible for me to... If I'm gonna try to hit Legend, I'm gonna have to play in the Catch Cup next week. And I have no idea if I even have enough Stardust to do that. Oh, you're playing Masters, nice. What Pokemon were you running on your team? That's sick. How about I jokingly queued for a Masters match when I was at rank 7. And I was thinking it would be just like a free win. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna run something spicy. And, because I don't have any level 50 legendaries. Not that you need them to be level 50, but I just queued up and then I faced a level 50 Zacian, Groudon, and Mewtwo. I was like, at rank 7, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Mewtwo, Dialga, Groudon. Sounds solid. Are you running Psy Strike, Shadow Ball, or what are you running on the Mewtwo? Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, these Chinchou leads have been like wrecking me today. But yeah, if you're new here, I haven't really streamed Pokemon Go in a while. But I've done some Pokemon Go streams here and there. Alright, they always shield. Every Chinchou that we faced shields the Thunderbolt. But I bet you the moment I throw a Bubble Beam, they won't shield. I mean, we should be winning CMP in this matchup, since this is just a terrible IV'd Pokemon. I actually got this from Gucci Gang when we were hanging out at Teddy Ursa Community Day recently. Yeah, I do play music. I'm just gonna let it go through. Alright, so here I'm just gonna bring in Vulpix. There's really no reason to wait up the clock. Alright, they got the duck. Technically 2 body slams should seal the deal here. But I'm trying to think of what I should do. Yeah, I play guitar. I can play keys, like basic stuff. I do know how to play bass. Yeah, there's a guitar behind me. Alright, I'm just gonna farm. It's kind of bad, but... I was thinking shielding would... They actually can get to the second Brave Bird, though, that's the thing. I think I just lose this. Okay, actually, I lied. This is like... They better have a grass type. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's actually not the worst. Oh, wait. What am I doing? That was not a good call. Oh my gosh. I should have built up more energy. I think I lose now. Yeah. Yeah, I should have built up a little bit more energy there, because... Oh, what was I thinking? It was... I was 1 wing attack away, maybe? Yeah, I should have definitely built up a little bit more and just... I mean, could I have risked just going for Bubble Beam and just farming down, maybe? I don't know, Vulpix is very spammy. I don't think I could have survived the onslaught of body slams in that battle. Yeah, I played that a little sloppy. You tried to learn how to play guitar. Yeah, it is difficult. I mean, it takes time. Honestly, you just gotta like the way I taught myself was just like learn the chords and just get my hands used to the positioning, because that's probably the hardest thing, is just getting used to the different like hand positions. And then transitioning. It's always like the first thing, like trying to do it smoothly while you're still strumming. But I've been playing for a while. It's more of a hobby for me these days. But back in the day, I played in this punk ska band for about 6 years. We still have music. We have an album that's actually online if you ever want to search Kiwi Punch. It's pretty dope. It's kind of like, it sounds like surf punk, surf reggae punk type of stuff. Kind of psychedelic, kind of like a garage rock band, but we played like a lot of punk rock. Yeah, Kiwi Punch is the name of it. Alright, I guess I'll shield. No, I shouldn't have shielded that. What am I doing? I mean, if they let it go here, that might actually be okay. I mean, we're kind of hard countered in the lead. That's the main issue. Alright, this isn't that bad. Alright, so I think we just bring in our duck. Yeah. They anticipated we were going to farm down with Chinchou, I think, and they made that switch. So we got pretty lucky. Thanks again for tuning into the stream today, and I really appreciate that raid, Polestar05. Alright, GG. Yeah, these were really tough battles. I mean, obviously, like, starting this in the season this late, I thought most of the battles would be, like, you know, all over the place. Some really easy, some... There's definitely people in the same position as me who haven't been playing as much, and they are playing randomly for Stardust. That was the main appeal, originally. What was I needing Stardust for? I am not entirely sure, but thought that was a good reason to play. Yeah, the O5. Claudia, perfect. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, hopefully we can maintain positive set. The 2-3 on my very first set was actually the first one I got all season, but I mean, I'm not expecting not to get... I wouldn't be surprised if I went 0-5, honestly. I'm sure it's right around the corner. There's not many varieties in this cup, but I still have seen some interesting team comps that definitely were really difficult to break through. So since we have the energy lead, they really have to catch a bubble beam to get ahead. I mean, it's probably obvious they're gonna... Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say they were probably like gonna shield, but even better. Alright. We'll take that, because other Chinchou just mind games, yo. Okay. I'm gonna just bring in Vulpix as a safe swap. Get a shield, and then more than likely they're gonna try to bring in the duck. Wait, is that what they had in the front? I don't even remember. It's like such a short battle, but yeah, they had the duck. Dang, why'd I do that? Burn for it! I mean, does it really matter? I feel like it doesn't actually matter at this point. Wait, I could be wrong though. No, we're fine. They have energy on the Cottony, but it doesn't actually matter. Interesting. I'm about to get Brave Bird. God. I think I can farm down. Oh no. I think it might be able to double seed bomb. Did I make a grand error? Wait, why would they let that go through? Maybe they already have it, that's why. Goodbye, myself. Goodbye. Hey, Boulder Dash. They do have a battle... They have like a Go Battle League feature. They have like a PvP feature in the game. There's definitely... like if you play a lot, you might even have a lot of Pokemon that you could just build for PvP. But yeah, they do like rotating cups and such. Thank you so much again for the raid, Polestar. Have a great evening. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, Claudia. Claudia 05. Wait, is the 05 like a part of the Claudia part too? Do I have to remember? Is that your in-game name maybe? Alright. Oh, so you had a birthday recently. Happy belated birthday. Alright, we got the Shadow Vulpix. This is always difficult with quick attack. We will shield the first body slam since we can go for a Bubble Beam to weaken its attack. Yeah, right now there's like, what, like 11 or 10 days left in the season. It's season 14 of Go Battle League right now in Pokemon Go. And I have not played too much recently, but I just started playing during this event. I mean, I actually did a few battles during this season. I was at rank 5 when I started playing again for Little Cup. Gosh, it's kind of scary. But I'm trying to see if I can rank up high enough to actually get to the highest rank in the game in 2 weeks. I don't know if I can. So far it seems possible based on my win rate, but I don't know. Once it gets to a point of too much resistance where it might not seem possible, or if I'm like, yo, this is like too much for me, I'm gonna take a break. But as of right now, it's been pretty fun. Okay, the Bulbasaur was pretty smart to farm it. They were counting for sure. They made sure to get every bit of energy that they could. Very smart. Makes this a lot more difficult though. That's for sure, because they can throw the... Alright. I'm just gonna sack... I probably shouldn't have done this. Yeah, this is kind of bad. It's a duck fight. More than likely... Yeah, I don't feel like we're in a good position, right? I bet... Oh, wait, actually... Yeah, we're about to get hit by the body slam. I should have built up a little bit more energy, but it was kind of hard. I guess I should have tried to just CMP the duck. Good game. We'll play it on their end for sure. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, I've hit 10 in the world on the leaderboard before in Go Battle League. I understand the challenge. I just don't really play it like that these days in general. Most people know me just as like a meme battler. But like, usually someone like to reckon with. But I'm not really memeing it up at all. An Element Cup, I primarily just want Stardust. Because I don't really, look how much I have. 165,000 Stardust. I have like nothing. So if I'm gonna play Catch Cup, Catch Cup is the only way I'll hit Legend. And if I can't build a team that actually has the potential to hit Legend, I'm not gonna even try. But yeah, tough battles say for sure. I'm thinking that it's probably gonna be similar to this, if not like a little bit more difficult as we get a little bit further here. Definitely people are on their toes, counting and trying to make good catches and such. Alright, let's see. What's gonna happen in our next set? This is our final set of the day. We'll see where it takes us. I'm hoping to end on another 3-2 at least, but Again, that 05 is waiting for us around the corner. You know it's waiting for us. Alright, let's go. Okay, so more than likely they'll shield this, but I'd rather just throw the Thunderbolt and get a shield than bait and not get a shield. Alright, so this puts us in a decent situation where we can kind of build up a little bit of extra energy against this Cottony. I mean, this format really just breaks it down to the basics. There's not enough time to make... You have to make a lot of quick, like, split-second decisions. Alright. I mean, at this point, I'll just let Vulpix go. We have all their shields. I'm not entirely sure what they could do in this position. Yo, Mystic Sparkles, great to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Shout out to Mystic Sparkle 24, the homie here on Twitch. Great to see you. Hope everything is well. I'll give a shout out to you in a moment. I really appreciate the raids today, friends. Yeah, I think we're in a good position. We don't even have to shield the move. I mean, granted, we probably should shield something. Oops. That's not what I was hoping to do, but what was this? Oh, Litleo. I mean, I think Brave Bird will still be enough to handle the rest of the match. Yo, what is up, Sniper? Mike, good to see you. Alright, I'll just go for the Brave Bird here. Oh yeah, the Hartford Regionals are ongoing this weekend. Do you have any friends that are competing? I don't know. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head that I'm thinking of. I honestly missed the whole event so far. I need to catch up on Victory Road and stuff. Thank you, I really appreciate that, Mystic Sparkle. This is great to see you. Let me give you a shout out here. Mystic Sparkle is OG here on Twitch. Great to see you. Sad to see our Sylph Road leave, because that's honestly like where we've done a lot of battles and known each other. Alright. That's crazy, yo. But, you know, guess we don't know how good we have it sometimes. To think it's a community-run website, too, is so crazy. I need Stardust, okay? So I'm quick catching some of this stuff. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm really rusty. I haven't played in like... I've played a bit casually at times, but for the past 6 months, I like stopped playing on my factions team. I just kind of took a backseat for a while. I'm still a part of the SoCal Swablues and stuff, but I just like took a break. Mainly because I was focusing on BGC. It's hard to do, like... Why would I spread myself thin in multiple categories instead of just being stellar at one, if that makes sense, you know? It does make sense. I know you get what I'm saying. You want to build one good house, not just multiple unfinished houses. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of the... Okay, this has to be a bubble beam. We're getting to the end of the cycle. I am signed up for VGC at Fresno and NAIC. But I will admit that I have been tempted on switching to Go. I could if I want. These battles, these experiences I'm going through right now are going to be determining if I want to compete or not. Because the only Pokemon Go tournament I ever competed in through Play Pokemon was NAIC last year. And I got 9th place. And I didn't even like, you know what I mean? Like I just kind of like, I ran no XL Pokemon, I ran Dedenne. It was a great time. Beating people with Dedenne. I actually beat, there's a legendary match that I'll still talk about to this day. Yo, I freaking beat Magic Mason's Swampert with Dedenne. That was amazing. To this day, that's like probably the most memorable battle I've had in that tournament. wait out a little bit here. Catch up with you in 1 second, chat. Let me just make sure not to throw here. Thank you, yo. Yeah, it was a tough run. And, you know, I haven't done anything since, but I always, like, reserve the right to come back and play again. That's, like, kind of how I look at it. It's like, it's whatever, you know? Like, I can do what I want. Like, I love VGC. And it's just, like... I had to play through the first cycle. It's just... A lot of people kind of had the same sentiment, it seems, because the turnout for these tournaments has been really record-breaking for the most part, honestly. Alright, we should be good. I'm playing this so sloppy. You know Pokedex was in it? Well, let me check real quick with what you said there. You're talking about the EUIC, right? Is that what you were mentioning? You went to oh, you're talking about the NAIC last year. I'm not sure if Pokedex was in. I don't remember. I was in bracket D, if I remember correctly. So our bracket was all messed up. It's crazy because I was actually the final battle of the day, me versus Trent, and Trent was really skilled. It was really difficult, but it almost was in my grasp. I just kind of made a wrong bait call in our match. We were in our third match and I lost, but our game should have been on stream, but the way the tournament was run was so unorganized that by the time that we did our battle, it was like so late in the afternoon or whatever that they were done streaming. I always felt like that was a little, that sucked. I was like, man, I could have been on the stream and everything, whatever. They just don't like me. No, I just jokingly say that. They don't even know. Oh, he's in Hartford right now. Oh, you saw him in Hartford. I see. That's cool though. You got 97th place. You almost got a match off me, Weedle. See, that's something. You know, there's a lot of difficult opponents, and it's a learning experience. Like for me, I've played Sylph again. Like I've played VGC, which the Sylph format is adapted. Like obviously VGC is completely different than playing Pokemon Go, but the idea of having a team of 6 Pokemon that have a balance to it, where you have like a type of core that your opponent has to try to break through, but then you can kind of align your team in a way that makes it difficult for them to pull that off. That's really how you play Pokemon overall, you know? And while they're completely different ways of playing the game, playing through Sylph, especially if anyone's done that, it's such a great advantage to have when you come into these regional tournaments because, you know, everyone's played a lot of the Pokemon that are currently, you know, meta. So it's just a matter of how much experience do you have under your belt playing in a scenario. I was talking about this a little bit earlier on stream, how the best of 3 format for Pokemon Go is way more complex than playing on Go Battle League, primarily because you have to make adjustments. You know, the team of 3 you might pick for your second match or your third match against your opponent would never, well, not that it couldn't represent like what you would run by default in Go Battle League, but you won't just go for the typical ABB line every time. Like you want to try to strategically bait out certain Pokemon. And yeah, it's really interesting, you know, sometimes you just get caught off guard by an opponent's adjustment and they make a really risky call. Say like, yeah, I have a Pokemon like Scrappy that can run through their entire team and they know that, or they know, like they do, like, it's kind of hard to explain without like having actual teams and showing you examples, but you might understand what I'm trying to get at, is that there is a little bit of a nuance. Yo, what's up, Sombra? Great to see you. Shout out to you. Always a pleasure to have Sombra here. Amazing content creator here on Twitch as well. You purified Sable was 1438. Oh, yeah, so you still needed some XL candies for yours. Yeah, it would be cool. I mean, if there was a similar feature where you saw the team, it'd still be like a best of 1 where you could still kind of cheese it. Like, you could play the game slightly different. You could run like alternate spicy movesets that aren't common, because you could look at the team preview and be like, oh, they're definitely running this thing. So they, you know, there's a lot of layers that could be, it could still be an interesting thing, but I think they want to keep Go Battle League at a level of, I don't want to say it's casual, but there's a little bit more room for people to just kind of like, if you're not a serious player, you can kind of get into it, I suppose. I don't know if that's a good justification. I feel like with show 6, pick 3. New players could get into it as well. I don't feel like that's a good argument. Okay, I got wrecked by that Thunderbolt. I was hoping they would bait me, but... Great call. Wait, what? Wait, is this the duck? I think it's the duck. So this should be... Alright. Yeah, this is kind of brutal. Oh no. I think I just lose this. Wait, does it? There's no way it has Brave Bird already. Does it? I didn't think it did. I'm like, what? That'd be crazy if it did. I mean, this is gonna do nothing. Oh, that'd be kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Changing alignment could be interesting in itself, for sure. I mean... Can the duck do it at -2 attack? Oh my gosh, come on, duck! Oh my god, I'm dead still, right? My duck. That shield is not gonna help me. Yeah. Poor little Vulpix. Just can't handle the Chespin's onslaught. It's all good. Yeah, I kind of think it's a cool, unique idea, though. I think in general, even like in regards to Pokemon Go, it'd be interesting if these regional tournaments had a variety of formats instead of just always being open Great League. I mean, granted, I don't think I would want to see Ultra League or Master League. I think the participants would not... There wouldn't be as many people participating in the tournaments. I think there would still be people playing for sure, but if they want to try to build Pokemon Go, I guess it makes sense to keep it open Great League, not change much, but it just starts to feel very stale. Like, I haven't... I mean, you can still do some really interesting tech, but you don't have a lot of room to. Like, for example, I saw there was I think a Japanese team that topped a tournament recently running Dunsparce. Excuse me. And I think that's a really cool, like, that's a really cool generalist to run on your team with Noctowl, Trevenant, like all these different Pokemon running around. Dunsparce is definitely the type of Pokemon that isn't just power, but you need to kind of pilot that Pokemon really well to make it work. Because it definitely, like, having rollout, having rock and ground coverage is super good. And being a normal type too, so it's just kind of like this normal type Pokemon that's great coverage. It's a very interesting Pokemon, that's for sure. Yeah, maybe like a Great League remix. Something where people don't have to just build 6 new Pokemon for the tournament. Alright, this has to be Bubble Beam. Unless this has like 14 or 15 attack, which it probably could. Yeah. It makes sense if you want to run the max attack. I mean, I feel like that's what the issue was. Unless they somehow were 1 ahead of me, I don't think that's what happened though. I'm pretty sure that was just a matter of they won CMP. My Chinchou has 13 attack, so that had to be 14 or 15. Is it possible to be 500 CP, though, and have attack like that? I actually don't even know. Because if it can't, then they were 1 ahead of me. And they pretended like they didn't have a Bubble Beam there. I don't know, honestly. I'm not sitting here. I don't really care that much, to be honest. If the game doesn't function at 100% how it needs to be, it's not my fault. Alright, we might actually still win this, though. Potentially. It's gonna be extremely difficult. Wait, what the fuck? No, I can't believe I got debated with a Weather Ball. Is it Weather Ball Flamethrower? It could be, actually, now that I think about it. But that wouldn't be the best option. They probably just threw the weather ball knowing that I would shield. I have regionals where the previous top 12 Pokemon from the last regionals were banned. That'd be interesting. Alright, maybe it is Flamethrower, Weather Ball. Why Flamethrower? Over... I mean, I guess having a stronger move can be beneficial. Yeah, maybe having the Flamethrower is crucial in certain matchups. Dang. I was gonna switch here. Actually, this is fun. GG. Tough battles, for sure. Yeah, we'll see where this takes me. I mean, I'm just enjoying myself this run, trying to get some Stardust, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like... I've been enjoying these little, like, Go Battle League streams, just kind of chilling out. And these battles are so fast, there's not enough time to really think about them. But there's still, you know, things I can learn and adjust. That's what I always try to take from each match is when I mess up, like, what could I have done slightly different? Was it even winnable? Yeah, thank you, Sniper Mike. Take care, bud. Alright, this is a tough one. I'm trying to think, like, what I would want to do. Do I just stay in here? I'll slowly go through. This is not, I have a feeling we're not going to have good alignment in this type of battle, regardless of what we decide to do. I guess catching the Mud Bomb would have been clutch, but I didn't think... I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Probably should have shielded the first one, potentially. Might not matter that much. Probably should have shielded the first one. Now that... I really do think I should have. Because I don't think I can even farm without having the shield. Alright, we'll see how this match pans out for us. Okay. I'm gonna wait at the timer and they'll bring in Vulpix. We might be able to do something. Alright, I'm gonna throw a Weather Ball here. Will they shield? I don't think they will, but... Dang, I was hoping that would knock out! We'll shield. Okay. I maybe should have tried to farm down here. Probably was a better decision. Yeah. Oh, wow. They don't like this Vulpix, do they? Makes sense. Alright. I wasn't really sure how this was going to pan out. There's certain leads that are just difficult for this team, even if we safe swap out. So, I don't know. It's like hard to know if I stay in or leave at times. Oh wow, we went 4-1. I didn't even realize we were doing that good. It felt like we were doing really bad. Alright, at least we end on a 4-1. That's the best set of the day. Let's look at our current win rate and see... Oh, I actually want to calculate the percentage. Because we can get like a basic idea of what it could potentially look like once I hit 20. Let's see. Thanks again for everyone coming out to the stream today. I hope everyone's having a great one. Bring up my calculator. I'm pretty sure I'm above 70% win rate, but we'll see what it's at. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the raid, Mystic Sparkle, for sure. And Claudia05 as well. Please just stay in the ball. This is like the second GBL stream I've done in like months. Yeah, it's been cool, like chilling out. Got a little bit on a tangent talking about competitive Pokemon. I feel like there's a lot of parallels between VGC and Pokemon Go just because they're using a lot of the same like assets, just Pokemon in general. But yeah, for the most part, there's definitely a difference. All right, let's look at my current stats here and Go Battle League. All right, so I'm currently 96 wins out of 130 battles. Where does that lie? It says currently 73%. I mean, if we round up, it's technically 74% because it's 73. It's 0.738. So that's a pretty decent win rate. If I remember correctly, the thing is though, I don't know if I could hit Legend. Like the fastest I ever hit Legend was it 440 battles? 440 battles? Or there's a video I made on my YouTube channel where I ran the same team the entire season. I only played Open Great League. This was seasons ago. I think it might have been season 11 or 10. I ran, it was Venusaur, Stunfisk, and Bastiodon. And I ran that, I only played Great League. I didn't play any other format, I only played Great League. I only did 440 battles and I hit Legend. And when I look at this though, like, yeah, it's a good win percentage, but am I even gonna be able to get enough battles in to hit Legend? I don't know. I mean, again, like, I don't care if I hit Legend this season. That was never the intent when I started playing again. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of playing Pokemon Go battling because I've been entertaining the idea. Excuse me, I'm like all over the place. I've been entertaining the idea of switching my VGC entry at either Fresno or NAIC and potentially competing in Go. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm playing the Element Cup. It's not necessarily the best way to figure out if I'm enjoying playing competitively again. But it definitely gets me back in the mindset of how to build up energy, catch moves, count. All the basics are here. And it's a lot more fast-paced. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm trying to think. Honestly, I was thinking about potentially hatching some Score Bunny on stream today in Scarlet Violet. I have eggs that I wanted to go through. So I think I'm still going to stream a little bit longer. I'm going to end my Go Battle League portion of the stream, so I appreciate people hanging out and watching. I will be, probably Monday I'll continue and try again. I think, normally I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at the moment. I'm thinking until I get like to a point where I'm like, there's no way I can hit Legend, or I don't even want to hit Legend. I'm going to try to do some GBL streams and see what happens. If anything, I've been enjoying it. I need the resources. But the Sass Squad's getting strong each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, every day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, I'm still streaming.